Hey Hart fans, Butch Hartman here. Super glad you decided to join me on my channel. I haven't been on YouTube in quite some time, so I'm glad to be back. I'm glad you're here. And I wanted to take this time to do a tribute to a very dear friend of mine who passed away recently. And I'm talking about my composer for all the Fairly OddParents shows, all the Danny Phantom shows, all the Tough Puppy shows, and all the Bunsen is a Beast shows. I'm talking about Mr. Guy Moon. Now, Guy Moon tragically and very suddenly passed away on January 9th, 2026. I heard about it the day after. I hadn't heard that day because his family obviously had heard and were getting the word out to people. But it was really a sudden thing and really struck me very deeply because Guy was a friend of mine for over, gosh, 35 years. I've known him for such a long time, and we were very close too. And he had just even recently done all the episodes for my newest show, The Garden Cartoon. And so I just want to do a quick little, if I can, just a tribute to him because he meant so much to me, and I know he meant so much to you. If you're a Fairly OddParents fan or a fan of any of my shows, you've heard Guy Moon's music over and over again. For example, he did, like I said earlier, every episode of the Fairly OddParents. If it was Cosmo and Timmy and Wanda on screen, Guy Moon did the music. If it was Danny Phantom on screen, Guy Moon did the music. Tough Puppy, Guy Moon. Bunsen is a Beast, Guy Moon. And like I said, the Garden Cartoon, that's him too. You know, one of my favorite songs by Guy is the Danny Phantom theme song. He's a phantom. And Danny Phantom, I wrote that theme song, wrote the lyrics, and I told Guy that I wanted it to have a really hard driving bass. And he came up with that bass line in the Danny Phantom theme song, you know, bum, 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 bum. And then when it says, he's a phantom, that's actually Guy Moon saying that. There's even a great song in Danny Phantom by the ghost Ember, the rock and roll ghost. She sings that song called Remember, Ember You Will Remember, and that's just a great song. As well as an amazing song from the Fairly OddParents live action movie, Grow Up Timmy Turner. There's a song called Lookin' Like Magic that Guy, myself, and Drake Bell wrote. And it's through the montage of that movie where grown-up Timmy Turner is meeting grown-up Tootie, and the song that plays over that montage is Lookin' Like Magic. And I love that song. There was not one style he could not do. He could do everything. One of my other most favorite songs that he did in Fairly OddParents was, of course, the Chip Skylark song, Icky Vicky. And Icky Vicky was just a dynamite song. I wrote that one in like maybe 5 minutes, and he just nailed it, did a great job. I said, you know, I want like a real fast-paced, 3-chord bubblegum pop song, and he really delivered with Icky Vicky. And those are his kids going D-I-C-K-Y. Those are Guy Moon's kids on that record.
D-I-C-K-Y. The sound of her name makes the little kids cry. Ah!
Hey Vicky, you're so icky. Just the thought of being around you makes me oh so sicky. Hey Vicky, won't you please explain why you get so much enjoyment out of causing kids pain?
And then, of course, I also love I think the iconic and mostly well-known song from the Fairly OddParents by Chip Skylark, My Shiny Teeth and Me. And that is just such a great song. I wrote the lyrics for that song with Steve Marmel. We both co-authored those lyrics. But Guy came up with that incredible melody, you know, ba 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 da da. And I said specifically, I want a Monkees type song because I'm a big fan of the Monkees.
Shiny teeth so awesome, just like your favorite song. My shiny teeth I blossom, so they grow to be real strong. My shiny teeth I love them, and they all love me. Or should I talk to you when I've got 32? Woo! Shiny teeth and me. Shiny teeth and me.
Tough Puppy. He did the theme song to Tough Puppy. That you know, do 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 do. He even let me play guitar on that, on that song, and that was also written with Adam Schlesinger. He wrote the music for that, but Guy engineered it.
Tough puppy, he's a tough puppy.
And Bunsen is a Beast. The Guy did that theme song with me. I got to write all the theme songs, the lyrics, but they would have been nothing without Guy.
B-U-N-S-E-N, Bunsen is a beast.
Not a bear and not a yeti.
Banging next to eat spaghetti. Holy heck, that's just confetti. Bunsen is a
I
beast.
first met him back in the 90s working on Johnny Bravo. He came in there on an episode I wrote with Seth MacFarlane called Johnny Bravo Meets Adam West. And Guy did the music on that show. I never forget, we had another composer on Johnny Bravo for a while, but I remember I was told we're getting a new composer in, and so I started walking down the hall toward the room to have the meeting, and I heard this guy laughing. Who's that guy laughing? I turned the corner, and it's Guy Moon watching the episode of Johnny Bravo Meets Adam West, and he's laughing at the episode, so I'm in a good way. He was actually entertained by it. So that's how we first met. And then when I got a chance to do the pilot for Fairly OddParents, like a year later, I needed someone to do the music, and I thought, who's that dude that was laughing, that guy? I think his name is Guy or something, and then I called him in to do the pilot episode of the Fairly OddParents, and we just hit it off from there. So if you've heard any music from my shows, you've heard Guy Moon, and I'm just so grateful because he's a talented person, and talented people make it look easy, and Guy certainly made it look easy. So I just wanted to shout him out with love and with care because he's gone way too soon, and I will see him again. But until I do, I hope you've enjoyed his music as much as I have. So Guy, we love you.